beautiful gentlemen. I am here on the bus doing a live stream. I'm here doing a live stream. I want to ask you a certain question about politics. Good question. Thank you. Yo, I'm here on the bus right now, and we're talking politics, hood politics, folks. And I have a very serious topic right now. We're talking politics. We're talking election. We're talking the aftermath. And I have a gentleman.
Yeah.
I love you, man. I have a gentleman right here on the bus with me. See? All right. I'm just meeting him, right?
Yep.
I just pulled up on you right now, right?
Yep.
All right. So this ain't no hoax. All right. This is my man right here. What's your name?
Steph.
My man, Steph. All right. So we were talking politics because I have a little following of people, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't like a black conscious community.
Okay.
So I want you to talk. Don't worry about nothing. Just talk, all right?
Okay.
All right. So my question to the people is, do you think that black people have political leverage power?
No. No, they don't.
He said, no, they don't. Speak on it.
I'm gonna
Be as real as you want.
it's gotten better. Trust me, like
It got better.
it's definitely gotten better, but it's still like people don't talk about it, but it's
They don't want to talk about
just like it's been for hundreds of years.
it. But now check this out. Now, I don't want you to sugarcoat nothing either, because
No,
I want
I'm
you,
not.
okay? Because when I say leverage power, because a lot of people think that we have a voice, not just a voice, but we really making a difference when it comes to politics. How much of a difference do we got? How much of a difference are we really having in politics if we're not even trying to be in the mix? You know what I'm saying?
No, you are trying to be in the mix for
Okay.
sure.
There you
Because
go.
you know,
All right.
I just moved into like a primarily black neighborhood.
Okay.
And it's, believe it or not, it's one of the like, and I'm not even kidding, welcoming communities I've ever been in. I grew up in the suburbs or whatever, and you know, everybody really is trying to make a difference. It's just, you know, what they're being let to do.
Oh, being led to do. All right, hold on.
Not let.
Not led. Oh, okay. All right, let's hold on, stuff. Because we just jumped in it, and I just tapped on the live, so I want some people to come in because I was supposed to. I scheduled for 10 o'clock, but it's 10:42. So how far are you going all the way to the
Here.
Okay, got you. All right, I got you. I like your comp. All right, so let me get the stage warmed up for you. All right, so right now I have my man Steph. He just moved into a predominantly black neighborhood, and he says that, you know, we do have leverage power, but, you know what I'm saying, it's just a matter of what we're being let to do. Now, a lot of folks think that, you know what I'm saying, the power's in the vote, but the power's also, I believe the power's in the actions. So I'm gonna have a nice little conversation with my man Steph. My man Steph right here, we're on the bus. All right, shout out to Steph. All right, he's gonna give us dialogue from another perspective, folks, because, you know, and he's not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I don't think he's a sucker to sugarcoat nothing, and I got him to feel comfortable enough, and we're gonna rock out. So we'll talk about leverage power. What is leverage power? You know, okay, got me go.
Sorry. What I think is, you know, people big power to me, like things that really, if they're not going by credentials or anything like that, they're going about, you know, words and, you know, not the paper.
So do you think that black folks are using who they know or what they know, or they are?
I mean, no, I don't. I think they really are coming up and, you know, truly meaning what they say, you know.
Are they getting to know Trump?
Yeah, absolutely.
You think you believe black folks?
I've seen more black people say that they wanted Trump in office than I've seen white people. Well, then I've seen.
No, and then, like he said he live in a predominantly black neighborhood right now, and so the hood that he's living in, a lot of folks in his neighborhood is saying, yo, I'm looking at Trump.
I watch the news every morning, and, you know, I see what goes on, and
is this the second time around, like the first time around?
it's completely different.
So it's the second time around. A lot of people saying this. The first time around, it was scary. The first time around, it looked like it was going to be race wars, right?
Yes, exactly. You're absolutely right.
It looked like it was going to be. But
and
why?
there's still some, you know, things that need to be dealt with, and, you know.
So do you think that black folks need to take a little more time out this 4 years to get to know, or to open up the doors, open up venues for the Republican
I think
Party?
so, but they're not already doing it, but I think they need to do it a little bit more.
little bit more.
That's not saying that I like Trump or I voted for Trump.
Exactly.
I'll be honest, I didn't even vote.
Me neither.
So,
all right, so
I'm just saying.
2 men who didn't vote. So we're just talking just as 2 men, and we just talking on the situation, and we randomly talking as men.
I didn't even know you.
And I just came to the back of the bus and started the live, and then I tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Can I just put you on live and we can talk, because I would like to have a white perspective on this conversation, because I don't want to just keep talking black, and everybody talks for black mind. Nah, man, we're going to get them involved.
That's huge.
That's huge. You know what I'm saying? That's bridging the gap.
Yep, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think that racism is important right now?
Not really. I mean, yes and no, but I haven't seen anything real crazy in a while. And I live, and like I said, Britain, Germantown. So
Britain, Germantown? Okay, so you live in Britain, Germantown.
No, right in Germantown.
Oh, right in Germantown. Okay, because I'm from New York, so you live in Germantown.
It's a different story up there.
Yeah. And New York is. Why do you think Pennsylvania? Why do you think it went red? Why you think it went Republican?
I don't know. I really don't. I can't answer that question.
Wow.
I don't know.
So
because it has, I looked at all the counties and everything, and who voted for who, and who won. And Philadelphia obviously was a predominantly, Kamala Harris.
The Philadelphia part.
But there was still a lot of people that voted in Philadelphia for Trump.
So do you think
I couldn't believe it?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That was shocking. Do you think a lot of black folks really decided to go and vote for
I think so, yeah. I think they really, truly did.
I agree with you.
Yep.
Okay, so thanks for that input. I still got you, because we going the same spot, so I'm gonna keep you posted. So Pennsylvania went red, and so we talking leverage power. Now, when we talking leverage power, what do we have? We don't have money really like that collectively to put together, to pool together to buy some votes, buy some candidates. We don't really organize in our community. I'm talking about black folks in general right now. And so what leverage power do we really have? And we definitely losing our leverage power because of immigration. What's your viewpoint on immigration? Because I'm about to go into immigration. What's your views on immigration? For real. Because I'm about to go in on immigration.
So, I mean, look.
Illegal.
Again, this is not my,
illegal.
Well, I mean, of course, my boss is calling.
All right.
Real quick. Yeah. I'm not going to answer too much on it, just because I don't really want to go there. But just because it is so controversial.
Yes.
But people that, are here, that have jobs and everything like that, feel like they're been taken away or whatever by illegal immigrants or whatever. I mean, should there be their foot put down? I personally think so, but that's just me. It's not a race thing. It's not a color thing. It's just a job. A family making sure that they have food in their mouth. So that's what it's about.
So when Trump say black jobs is being lost because of immigration, do you kind of agree with that? Absolutely, right?
White, black, everybody's jobs are being lost.
Exactly. Everyone's job.
It affects white people, black people, everybody.
Everybody, all right, folks? So that's coming from a white person.
But you got to come from their perspective too, that they're just trying to make it.
No, but that's the funny thing is.
But there's ways to do it right.
Yeah, but why do you think it's so hard for them to make it there? And he has a phone call from his boss. He held off from a phone call from his boss to get that out to you. So I'm gonna let him call his boss right back, because he gotta keep that job. Otherwise, somebody from Ecuador is gonna take the job. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get back. Yeah, come
You're
back.
absolutely right.
All right. So like you said, this is not about a white. When it comes to immigration, immigrants actually have more leverage power, because they have the ability to say they are willing to be part of the American system.
Probably not either.
Black folks are losing their leverage power because they are separating themselves and using racism to separate themselves in the country. But I believe that leverage power is going to come once we start showing, once men show that the leverage power is in unity. So this is why I'm doing this live, because I really want to show folks what real leverage power is. We haven't had, I mean, some people can say we do, but yo, Matt, can you Google something real quick and say what is political leverage power? What's forms of political leverage power? Let's pick that up so we both not ignorant. You feel me?
Yep, I agree. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. All right, so I started a live on something and don't 100% know what I'm doing the live on. So we talk about political leverage power. He's Googling it right now. What does it mean, leverage power? Let's go down.
What does the mean of leverage power?
Alright, so
the ability of leverage is the ability to influence situations or people.
Read it over a little bit.
You read it.
Go ahead, read.
Leverage is the ability to influence situations or people so that they can control what happens. Its function as a mayor affords him the leverage to get things done through attending committee meetings. It's
keep going, keep reading. Okay.
These are just synonyms and stuff like that.
Okay.
That was just the
so overall, what attending?
It's basically fudging numbers. It's basically what it is.
So basically, what is it?
It's basically fudging. In a nutshell, it's fudging numbers.
Fudging numbers.
Like that's what I look at it as.
Political leverage power is.
It's not about what the real numbers are. It's about who you know and who you know. And we have okay, that's good. So we pretty much put ourselves in a shell where we are not allowing ourselves to know the people we need to know. You understand? And then that's the reason why our communities look like this. You know what I'm saying? They always want to talk about our streets, and this is what happens when you don't have no community leverage power. When you don't have no unity in your community, this is what happens. Because with real community leverage power, you would have block committees, and you would respect the block committees. You won't be thinking that everybody's is a problem because they just want a beautiful community. And so leverage power starts within your own community. You know what I'm saying? That's where leverage power really comes from. So if black folks don't respect their community, when people travel through it, they're gonna say, yo, they don't respect their community, they are not patriots, they are not trying to be part of the system, and so they gonna have to wait. Because we have some other folks that's more so like what Kamala Harris kept saying, I grew up in a community where we cleaned up the front of our home. Didn't she say stuff like that? Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did. Because she was trying to tell you that leverage power starts with that first. But y'all didn't hear it, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I understand, some people don't have the money and, they grow up and they, very poor and stuff like that. But it doesn't take but a couple minutes to, walk to a trash can to throw something out or,
facts.
Pick up a couple things. You don't have to pick it all up right away, but you just pick up a couple things a day. It does make a difference. It
does make a difference. And I swear to you, I see a ton of our white brothers and sisters out there doing such things. I mean, really, I really do.
I see just as many white people, throwing stuff on the ground or picking stuff up as,
we see more you folks cleaning the community on another level. I'm going to give y'all your props.
It hasn't been a color thing in a while.
No, the color thing is
it's a
neighborhood thing. No, you're right. It's a neighborhood thing. It's not a color thing no more. This is 2024, 25. It's a neighborhood thing. So just because you think that you broke and think that you have a poor, don't mean that you have to present yourself in that manner.
My neighbors are like my friends, or like my, almost like my family. I'll do anything for my neighbors. They call us up all the time, and I've always been that way.
You've always been that way, right?
And like, when my girlfriend grew up and everything, she wasn't like that. She was like, "You're crazy. What are you doing? Don't do stuff like that."
No, but that's
you look
why
out for people. You're supposed to be there when they're, when they need you the most.
When they need you the most, and that's
some people have nobody. So
it's important for men to just be men.
Yep.
And that's why she didn't understand. But this is a man thing, so you would never really understand manhood. And she's like, why are you doing it? Because I'm a man.
That's
you know what I'm
it.
saying? That's it. Okay, so what
And that's a very sensitive subject too. The whole, you know. We're not even
that's a
gonna go
very
there.
sensitive. He said we're not even going there. And that's from the Spanish, the white, the Chinese, the black, everybody. When it comes to our ladies, that's a whole nother.
It's not even ladies anymore. It's, you know, it's all kinds of stuff.
Yo, bro, I've been saying it. He said it's not.
It's nothing against anybody.
No. It's just what it is right now. And like you said, it's not even ladies no more. And I tell them all the time, I say, you know, you have girls, women, you have girls, females, women, and ladies. And a lot of our girls are not reaching lady status. They're not becoming real ladies. They are just.
I was talking more or less like the transgender. You know,
Oh, he said he talked about the transgender part. Oh,
I'm not, you know.
Oh, he's a good guy. He's a nice guy.
I'm just saying, you know, there's everything now. Everyone, everything.
Or the alphabet. So the alphabet done took everything to another level.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so, I mean, if Kamala Harris would have gotten in office, do you think we've been better off with that whole alphabet soup? Or
of course.
Would we have been better with alphabet soup? Or this alphabet soup would have really overthrown the country?
It would have been too much.
It would have been too much. Me too.
That's my
opinion too. What you think about her bringing Cardi B and bringing Megan Thee Stallion out to you know, endorse her?
I didn't hear anything about that until the end. What was it on, like the day before election day or something?
It was like within that last week or so.
Okay. Because I didn't hear about it until after the actual election. So
Megan Thee Stallion starts twerking on stage.
Okay, I figured that.
You figured that. So what you think that's going to get people to go vote for? What type of people you think is going to go vote for a candidate when they are idolizing?
I don't think it really puts a you know,
a dag in her
face on, you know, on her people or whatever, but you know, it's just nonsense.
Was it good? Yeah, it was nonsense. It wasn't a good look. It was just nonsense. So thanks, my man.
That's 2024 now. Dude.
That's 2024. That's what I'm saying. That's the future we living in. So we are at our stop. Shout out to my man Steph. You already know. Have a good day at work.
Hey.
Homeboy, I'll see you in the cut. Hey, you already know. You too, man. You too.
I want to say one thing, though. I want to say thank you to the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia for being so kind and being so friendly.
Come over here, man. Say that again?
I just want to say thank you lately to all the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia for being so kind and talking to us lately. So, much appreciated, much love. So, good talking to you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. That's deep. I don't know if you people he just said.
It's a lot more done together.
He just said, thanks for even talking to me. All right, so we got a lot of folks out here that's a lot of black folks that love the hate inside, and we're going to try and break that hate, folks. My man said, thanks for taking the time out to even acknowledge us and talk to us. Video, and I said, 160 years later after slavery, how are we living? 160 years after slavery, how are we living? The children, how are we living? We are trying our best to defeat that evil. But if we keep teaching that evil to one another, we lose our leverage. Teaching evil, you lose your leverage because you lose the unity, and people don't feel comfortable to come out to try petition with you. They want to side with you, but it's kind of hard when you when you make it hard for them to have unity. So shout out to the two gentlemen that took time out to really holler at me. Good guys. I mean, really good people. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump, they're really good people. I'm talking about all white people, but I'm talking about the ones I just spoke to, good people. And so, what's our leverage? Our leverage is to organize our community. And because we haven't organized our community, we already lost our political power. Our political power at one point was just our anger and frustration, and our political power was fear. But they no longer fearing us on that level. They looking at us as we are fools because we didn't take nothing with that fear. We didn't go to war with that fear. I'm trying to help you understand. Our political leverage was always our emotions and our anger and frustration. But right about now in 2024, 2025, that's pretty much obsolete. Our political leverage comes from our unity. And because we don't have unity in our own communities as a whole, as people of color, we don't have that unity. We spent so much time trying to take away Kamala Harris' blackness that showed that we don't have no real political leverage. And then when you talk about 92% of black women and 78% of black men going one way and standing on that, although they done ridiculed and tore the person down, what real political leverage do we have for the future? Because that candidate lost. So my question to you is, political leverage is going to come from unity. That's where political leverage comes from. It's funny because I just walked by a couple. It was a black guy and a white woman. You know what I'm saying? Political leverage comes and starts with unity in the community. It starts with family. You know, 74% of our black women are single parents. 74%, 75%? Shit, let's just say 80% of black women who have children are single mothers. You can go 1,000 ways to try and point a finger, but if we look in the mirror and figure what it is, then we understand that that must change. The problem is that we don't have no community leverage. There's no coming together and organizing and coming together and figuring out. We don't have no we don't have no funding for programs that's building family structure. Because our focus is always on the race. Our focus is always on police brutality. So we got to send aid to this and send aid to that and set up programs for this and defund that. But we don't have no institutions like, I'm gonna show you this big old building. Just imagine this building right here. Come on. Just imagine this building right here. Just imagine this building right here was a family center. This was a mega family center, you know what I'm saying? And when I say family center, I'm talking about, let's just say that center, this building right here, had different departments on building families, schools for parenting, counseling. That's the leverage that's needed, because the more family structure we have, the more political power we have, because it's not just a one-sided decision. Oh, I gotta provide for my children, they gonna give, and I don't have nothing, and I don't have no man, so I need this handout. See, that's the structure. The structure will make you divide you. That's what I'm saying. We don't have no political leverage because our system divides us. I can talk to black folks all day and give you anger and give you hate. To be honest, folks, I don't have to talk to nobody. I can turn this camera on and I can go in about anger and hate for others. I can go in about anger and hate for immigrants. I can go anger for hate for whites. Then I can also go anger and hate for blacks. And I definitely can go anger and hate for women. But that's not going to bring us to a solution. So when you come to my channel, I'm always about solutions. My channel is focused on the solution. What solutions can we do? What solutions can we start? What solutions do we have in place that's going to last, that's going to bring the evil out this planet? Because solutions is going to be the way that we drain out this evil. Stirring up the problem is not going to do nothing. Stirring up the problem is what many of you folks do. That's why it's time out for that. This live stream should have about like 300, 400, 500 people in here. But it's not, because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of you folks should be at work. I'm heading to work. So if you're at work and you're taking time out to look at this, shout out to you. If you are just taking time out to look at it because you just give me some time, shout out to you. But tell a friend, because we got to figure out what the political leverage is when you have immigrants that's coming in and they understand it. They coming in and they understand. You have people that's been in this country who is Latin, and they understand the game. Why? Because they already have they have their community leverage. They had their family leverage. They had that already in place. Instead of 75% of their women single mothers, they only got 48% single mothers. That itself gives them community leverage. Community leverage starts when you, political power, political leverage comes when you have an open mind. When you don't get triggered off by one word and then you say, oh, I'm out. Oh, I'm out. That's not going to make it. Political leverage starts when you are attending and being part of the solution. So until we start attending and becoming part of the solutions, we will never have political leverage. And folks, as long as we always going against the grain and always think, and mind you, I believe that we can, I believe that we should build to organize. But it's what we build and organize just to be a player in the game right now. Because we are trying to play our own game and still have to use their structure. So the only way we're going to be able to play the game is when we start playing the game. I don't know, I just love the old school cars. This is the cars that used to kill a person, you know what I'm saying? This is the cars that you used to hit and run and keep it moving. And it wouldn't even dent your shit. Pops is in there, you know what I'm saying? So we talking about political leverage. What got me to talk about this was listening to the Revolt. I was listening to Revolt. And as I was listening to, the panel that they had on Revolt, that was the Diddy platform. You seen Diddy, he was in the audience. And so most folks was trying to show off and show out. Candace Owens was trying to talk, and the question came up. Well, when was America ever great again? Was it during this time? Was it? He named all the negative times. But T.I., why ain't you name the time when black men had pride? You know what I'm saying? America was great. I'm telling you, and I would stand 100 toes down on this. America was great when black men had pride. Right now, I can show you. I'm gonna put the camera forward, and let's see. I'm in Philadelphia. Let's see. Okay, that's good. They go old school. See, he still have his pride. Looking sharp, right? Looking sharp, right? What up, fam? How you? Chilling. He's looking sharp. You know what I'm saying? Looking sharp. He's from the older generation. When you look at all these new school kids, the barbershops got closed down because these kids not even getting their hair cut. Am I wrong or right, Miss Lady? Am I wrong or right, Miss Lady? Have something to say, baby. Please have something to say. All right. Hold on. I'm on camera right now. I'm gonna ask you one little question. Camera's really wait. Camera is on me. All right. So I'm just gonna come closer all right, so we can hear you. All right. You get money out? No. All right. I don't want to be by taking no money out. There was a question that came up, and T.I. was asking Candace Owens, when was America ever great again? Right. Now, was this country ever great? I'm gonna ask you a serious question, not no emotional question. Because it's better than some countries. It's better than some countries. So
if you're looking at Ethiopia, Africa, we done good.
We done.
Oh yes.
Now, when did we really start doing good? What time of life?
When they start breaking in the stores and everything down and tearing everything up, that's when everybody was doing good, baby.
When they start breaking.
Everybody start to learn how to do things their own way. But I pray to God, please, I don't want to say that, but because I don't want nobody thinking that that's the only way we can survive as one. We can.
So wait. Well, you just said something key, because you said something I said.
When things started getting better for us is when things got in. It was more like an open line for everybody. It was an open book.
When we decided to be, when we showed our anger, when we showed our aggression and everything, and put a little fear in them, that's when the world started going great.
Right.
And then when we got comfortable.
Because we're profiters.
Okay.
We always going to be profiters.
Okay.
We always going to try to make away $1 out of 15 cents.
$1 out of 15 cents.
So when things got better and good for them, they just knew that was the way of making things good, but they didn't know they made it bad. But that's yeah, everybody. It was all colors, nationality went down here and took everything out.
Wait,
stores.
When was this?
When they had the little riots and all that.
Just recently?
the riots that they've been killing people. You know, not killing people. When they broke in all the stores and all the things that they did.
This when the police brutality riots?
Yes.
Oh, so like just recently the police brutality riots?
No, the ones that happened in the past.
In the 60s?
When they broke all the stores open now. Reese, where were you when they broke all the stores
Not
open?
from New York.
Oh, baby, well, you ain't see all, you was here then. We had New Yorkers here breaking in the
Oh,
stores.
so you talk about just in the riot? I mean, just recently, last 5 years or so?
Yes.
Oh, so you think it was good? Okay, well.
It wasn't good. It made it bad, but they thought it was good.
Well, they thought it was good by doing that.
Yes.
So they thought looting was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good thing for them. But
Okay.
looting wasn't good.
But it wasn't
because
good.
It put us back.
It put us back.
Yes, because now we're gonna pay back all that money that was missing. All the banks that was broken in, all the stores that was broken in. Our children, our ancestors are going to pay for the young generations now because he's not. He's coming back for his money, just like Obama coming back to the medical cards. His name never come off of that, and Donald Trump's name always going to be on money because his name is money.
His name is money.
That's his name. He's the Donald Trump. He's from the Plaza. He's from down in Atlantic City. I used to go down there and see him and talk to him.
You know what? Now, when you was talking to him, how was it? Did he seem like a racist?
No.
No. Huh?
Because he's not that kind of person. He's about a dollar. He's the money man.
He's the money man. This Kim's on me. But I mean, you want to get in this right here?
No.
Oh, come on, woman. Come on, woman. But
You
like she
can't
said,
do that.
but I kept telling everybody that, you know, when you think about Donald Trump, how can he be a racist when he has a casino and you got all sorts of folks coming to bring his
Right.
money? He's the money man. He ain't
He's
got
the
time.
money man. He ain't got no time for our shit.
He don't got
But he coming back and get that money that they took.
Yeah,
That's the
coming
only
back.
reason why they made him president.
Facts. I like that. I'm going right here
Oh,
too.
yeah, if your mother got her money from the church, they want your mother want to change, baby. That's what he asking for.
All right.
And he don't care which one gonna get it.
You don't care.
That's okay. He can do that. He can do
You
that.
see that, folks? All right. So she said that she met him. She talked to him. She chopped it up with him. She had, you know what I'm saying? She had conversation. And
I
usually,
used to go down there and see him and talk with him. So then put my money in the machine and see him coming through the house. I said, okay.
so you was able to see
I
him
was
out there.
young, 17, 18 years
Oh,
old.
so he was out there. He was out and about. He was fraternizing with the folks.
Yes, he was.
Okay. So this is what I'm trying to tell you, folks. We really got to reevaluate ourselves as people.
That's what we got to do. Stop trying to mind this business and mind our own business.
Mind our own business and tighten ourselves up.
I'm going to have to, what's that, 10 Brussels. Yeah, we got to mind our own business because he ain't asking us for nothing.
Nothing. Except for respect our communities.
That's it. Respect ourselves and respect each other.
That's it. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
anything's coming up in there, you go and mess with that man, he trying to get his change, and some stuff gonna come out.
I say the same thing. You mess with what he's trying to do, then you're gonna be a problem. So if
That's
you get
what he's warning us. He's the father of all of us. He's been there twice, just like Obama.
facts. All right. That's your phone, mama.
And he was gonna let you know, you just not gonna come here and take things like you think you can.
Not easily.
Not even neglect.
Not even. Okay. So
He came right after him again. He let you know who was coming to take it, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
The money.
wow.
The money, right?
Wow. Yeah. Wow, folks.
That's the truth. He can't get his money. He ain't playing with us.
How long they been sitting?
Not too long.
Thank you.
Not too long. How
I
long before something come
appreciate
out?
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Thank you,
You want
love.
the parcel?
No, I'm about to buy some. I love you. Thank you. Now I'm
That's
about
gonna
to.
give you one of mine.
Oh no, I'm about to buy something. I'm about to buy like I'm about to buy.
I got you
Thank you.
back.
What the hell you got 10 puzzles for? You
Let
going
me tell you one thing about that.
What's that?
It leave us right back to Big Beauty. Black is beautiful.
to go back to Black is
Yeah,
Beautiful? Huh?
that's what it is, baby. Because guess what? You can't get else from him. Not
right.
a thing.
All right, thanks, Miss Lee.
Run away, though.
You're not gonna be
Not a
getting.
damn thing. Not even an ink pen.
She said we ain't gonna get an ink pen. I disagree. We're gonna get some things. Give me those. I don't know if I can. God, give me those, please. Yeah, let me get 25. Yeah.
Wait for the first one?
Yeah, why not? I'll wait. I'll wait. All right, folks. So that's from. Huh?
Just get us the film.
I'll wait. I'll wait. It's all right. I'll wait. Thank you. So, yo, we're talking political leverage. I don't know if you watched that revolt with when they had a revolt panel with Killer Mike, T.I., Candace Owens, and Tamika Mallory. There's a bunch of people that was on the panel. Did you kind of like come across that video and watch it or no?
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh, you did? And so so when Killer Mike was saying that we about to lose our political leverage. I don't know if you've seen that part or heard that part. He said,
I watched it briefly.
you ain't listen in depth. Like,
The whole thing, yeah. I watched a lot of it.
all right. Well, he said that we about to lose our political leverage because we have an influx of immigrants that's coming in, and they not even gonna need the black people vote.
Well, the political leverage was never in our hands.
It was never in our hands, right? Why do you say that?
We were given the illusion of political leverage. They gave us.
The fan comes on me.
Yeah, they gave us the illusion to think that we have some type of. This shit is always we was always at the bottom of the totem pole.
Period. Right?
Every other nation is above us at this point.
Because what do they do that's different though?
As far as
To get leverage.
the immigrants,
Yeah, there's everybody. If we always at the bottom, why is it
they just had to be heathens. That's it.
just being
The,
here?
the fact that because we don't know who we are as a people, as a nation. We are actually we are actually a particular nation. You ready on the baby? We get. Yeah, we actually are. Well, from what I teach, that on the streets and teach the Bible. We are actually the children of Israel.
Okay.
We aren't a nation of black. That's not a nation. Nobody's a color. You know what I'm saying? We was told that after the transatlantic slave trade because we were stripped of our nationality.
Yeah, man, he's listening to you.
That's it.
Oh, you want it? Oh, you about to leave? You getting all that? What? All right, so bro, you step out, let him do his work. So, like brother said, he says we don't have political leverage because we don't even know who we are as a nation of people. That's what he says. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who's participating with me as we freestyle this live. He says we are at the bottom of the political pole because we don't even know who we are. And so, of course, any and everybody else is going to get more leverage because they actually can move on as being a nation. And that's what I'm saying. We want to condemn. We took out the whole month and a half all the way to even right now, or trying to decide was Kamala Harris black or not, black enough or not. You know, so that is, like you said, you know, by not even having your own nation, being a part of a nation, you don't have no political leverage. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I truly believe that. Like I said, I believe that America. She said America was great when the people was looting. She said when the people was looting, that was kind of weird. But America was great to me when people, like I say, it's old school right here. When people carried them, when black men carried himself like that, pants was up, belt was tight. We wore shoes. We wore hats that was appropriate. We looked a certain way, bro. Not the look that you see in the image that you see out here in the streets, where all of our little kids is nappy headed. Remember what? Damn, what was that dude name? What was it? Yeah, he was a show host. He was a talk show host. He had his long hair, white guy with the long hair, and he called them nappy headed hoes. Big thing when he called the girls nappy headed hoes. When everybody got mad, well, he's only saying what he's hearing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who's watching black stuff ain't black. Everybody who's watching black stuff ain't African and Caribbean or whatever you want to call it. They was Caucasians. And they listened to us talk about each other, talk about our women, talk about your men, saying you ain't worth nothing. And they mimic it. They say it back. And it don't sound right. But even though it don't sound right, don't mean it's not true. So America was better when our women wasn't nappy-headed hoes. When our women used to hot iron her hair, take time out for the hair as opposed to just throw a little wig over their nappiness, their nappy roots. Take a weave and put in their hair and leave it in for like 2 months. When there was a concern about presentation, that's when we was at our best. When our presentation really mattered. And that's as all folks. Shout out to you if you watch it. Shout out to me. What up, G? How you? All right, all right. Political leverage. The black vote, because of the loss that took place, people are saying will not matter in the future. So if we believe that our vote won't matter in the future, and be talking about like Umar Johnson, Candace Owens, I'm gonna take you too. I heard both of you say it. You both said it. That the vote, the black vote will not count, will not matter, will not be important. Many people say, like me, I ain't voting. Many folks say, I don't vote. So once they realize that, yo, we are not patriots and we don't even exist, and most, as long as we going out there as folks and feeling as if we don't have no stake in this game. What up, Jay? How you do?
You got 2 cents, I can get me a Lucy if you got 2 cents.
Only if you give me a little conversation. I'm doing the live right now.
Okay.
All right, got you. All right, so you got me?
Got you.
All right, no doubt. Yo, this is the guy that, it's funny because he just came up to me and I was talking about you when you was walking down the block because I was giving you a shout out. You know what I'm saying? See my man hat? See this? I was saying to you.
I dress like a cowboy, but I'm not a cowboy fan. My middle name is Dallas. I'm not named after the city. My grandmother, like this dude named Dallas and Miller, used to have a funeral home down on Columbia Boulevard, Columbia Avenue. But I've been in the service. I just adopted the dress while I was in the Air Force station out at Tucson, Arizona, Davis-Monthan Air Force Base.
Let me ask you a question. Because I was saying that America, because people like, when was America ever great? All right, when was America ever great?
When the Indians was here, when it was just Indians over here. That when America was great. You know, but then when all the immigrants started coming over here, then they kidnapped us from Africa, brought us over here, and like, damn. They don't like us, they don't like nobody.
So my man said America was great when the Indians was here.
That's right. That's right. When the Indians was over here in this country. And the Eskimos, you know. People of color. People of color. But I got some white friends and everything too. I'm holding up against them because they didn't start the dookie.
So what about like when we stopped caring about our presentation? Was that like a decline of America as well?
Well, I'm just gonna like say this because like they treated us so bad when we was kidnapped and brought over here, and then you know they still treat us bad in the southern states, and they still treat us bad in some of these northern states too. But look, all I know is like I never thought that I would be 67 years old. Never thought that I'd have a church life. You know, I had a wife that loved me. And all I know is like I love her, and I ain't gonna never let her go.
So America's great when it was family structure?
Yes, in the family structure. In the family structure. You know, the Indians started a family structure. Really, over here.
What the Indians look like, according to you? You're a little older than me. What you think Indians look like?
Indians, they're a little bit lighter than us. You know, but they had their long hair and everything, and they just love one another. And well, they fought between different tribes and everything, but you know, different tribes, but they looked alike. They all looked alike.
I like your dress, bro. I like your dress. You look good.
Thank you, man.
Thanks a lot. What's your name again? Dallas?
My name is Robert Dallas Jr.
No doubt, Rob. All right, Black Rob, my man right here. Shout out to you. Thanks for coming back. God is good, because like I said, I had the camera on you. I said he looked a little sharp, and then next thing you come and you holler at me, whatever you holler, but thanks for coming.
You know, God is good all the time, man. I never thought I'd be in church the way I am now.
I understand.
You know? I drive a church van.
Wow.
And I'm also, for the last 6 years, I've been a deacon in my church.
What?
And so I'm learning all about Jesus, because Jesus loved us all.
All right, bro. Thanks for your time. You already know. You take care.
Thank you, man.
Yep, you already know. All right, folks.
Go see that at.
Huh?
Where we gonna see that at?
You have your phone? You have a phone?
I got a phone.
Go to YouTube real quick. Go to YouTube. My man, so where I'm gonna see that at? Go, no doubt. Go to YouTube. Bam. Bam. Search. Put D-O-N. You gotta expand your keypad too. D-O-N. Let me see. with the space bar, okay? Not big content, but could be. There you go. Okay, you get famous, baby. Yo, folks, y'all keep liking my videos. Keep subscribing because I'm coming up in the algorithm. He's popping up. You see me? Bam, there you go, right there. Subscribe to my channel, man. Subscribe. Okay, subscribe. Subscribe. Bam. Subscribe. All right. And you holler at me all day long whenever you see me. All right. You always welcome, right, my man?
All right, I do that,
All right,
man.
so that's where you can see the video at. Right
All right,
there.
thank you, man.
And if you want, you can tap in live. You can continue with the combo.
Hey, man, thank you, man.
I love you back.
I'm following you later.
Me and you both. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you subscribed up. All right, are we ready? No doubt. My man said he said that America was great when America was belonged to the Indians.
Which was our people as well.
You know what I'm saying? Which was our people as well.
You read about that in Second Ezra. They came over here first. We were the first people to come over here when our kingdom split. Remember, we was one kingdom.
One kingdom.
But the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom split. And after the Assyrian captivity, they came over here to America. Nobody was over here.
Nobody was here.
Those were the native Indians. They was our people.
That was our people. And that's when America was great. When our people first was original here. And it started from here. No doubt. Shout out to us, man. This is a good class right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, take a 3 because I'm holding the camera on me. Take a 3. Bunch of singles. Bunch of singles, man. Grab it in. Damn, I thought it was a 5, so take up 5 more. Sorry. Let's start right there. Yeah? You take one for you? Yes, 18, take one for you? Yes, sir. Thank you. You gave me some cheese, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. Take care. That's my dude right here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You know I like conversating with you. All right now. All right, folks. We are tuned in. We talk about political leverage. We talk about black people leverage. Old school said that America was great when America belonged to the Indians. And then after that, America just went downhill. But what I'm saying is that when this white man is saying make America great again, let's talk within our lifetime. It was when we had much more pride and we wasn't walking around in our communities as single moms and single dads when there was more families. You have 7 kids in the house and you're struggling, like Little House on the Prairie types. You're still struggling, but it's still a family. You ate together. You know what I'm saying? We went to bed at certain times. We woke up, we had chores, we did things, we was responsible. Once responsibility left the black community, and once that we put all right, fam, all right. Once we put responsibility on the system to take care of us, that's when we destroyed ourselves. And that's when we destroyed ourselves. What's up, Robert? When we was embarrassed about, when we had pride, when we was embarrassed to just light up a blunt and smoke in front of like a mass amount of people, that's when America was great. When we had respect, that's when the country was great. But when we had no values, no morals, we didn't have no concerns of our neighbors, when we didn't care, that's when this world went downhill. And we as folks just have to acknowledge it, that we are destroying ourselves and pulling away our political leverage. It's about to be a point where our voice won't even matter no more. You worry about a vote. When your voice don't have no clout, your fear don't put your anger don't put no fear in your enemy, that's when you really truly lost your political power. We had some leverage when we was tearing stuff up, because that brought a certain level like, oh, but once we got pacified and we stopped being angry and stopped having morals, we destroyed ourselves. That took away our leverage. But I'm here to let you know that our leverage will come back once we unify, once we have unity in our community, once we get organized. It's not about the dollar right now. It's about showing the value within yourselves. It's showing the value within ourselves. That's when we're going to have political leverage. You're welcome. I'm so tired of walking on the train and grown-ass men is rolling up a blunt and lighting a blunt and smoking. That's the most tackiest shit ever. The other day I'm on the bus and the kids want to light up on the bus, say, yo, dog, you didn't even pay. So when the person say what you already know, why we want to get mad? So if there's another election and we take no time out to organize, we take no time out to pool our resources, if we take these next 4 years to spend online for likes and views, trying to get more subscribers, talking about old soup, but not talking about new solutions, you don't deserve no political leverage. You don't deserve a voice. Why? Because it's way in the future now. We are 2025, 2028, and we still talk about what someone is doing to us and stopping us. No, your voice won't matter. Your voice will not matter if we don't take the next 2 years, the next 2 days to shut it down. What we must do for us to have political leverage is to shut down the unnecessary drama, the unnecessary conversation that most people be having. When we decide that we are going to come to the table and bring some food to the table, we're not bringing no food to the table. We're not bringing no dessert. We're not even bringing napkins. But we want to take off everyone's plate and demand at those who come and say, yo, I take the crumbs. And then, like I said, we're going to lose our political power that we don't even have. Why? Because we don't have no organizing power. We have no organizing power. The only way we organize is when we want to be mad and we want to hit the streets and throw a finger at the police and be mad at the system. But we have no organizing power. Candace Owens, she stood on that tape, she stood on that platform with all those little demons. And she battled them. And T.I. really, truly showed himself to be a cornball. I don't like cornball people. He showed himself to be a cornball. Because if Trump never ran for office, he would never, ever be disrespecting Trump. But because now the man is in power, everybody want to hate on him. Like I said, it don't matter to me. I'm telling you, let's organize for power. Let's organize to dethrone the kings. Let's organize to claim our communities. Let's organize to save our women from themselves. America was great when men was men and we knew our roles. But men don't know them roles anymore. Men are boys. That's when this country was great, when men was actually men. Not moving in the manner of being boys and being little soft guys and being little, obviously say, no, that's not how I grew up in my house. So political leverage is in the fact that your dad, he's in the house, you better go act dad. You can cover your mouth around me, homeboy. Political power starts when you wake up and realize that you are your worst enemy. Political power is not wasting time because other people want your spot. I'm loving the fact that these immigrants are now here. I'm loving the fact that the pressure's now on. I left New York City because I saw the migrant problem 10, 15 years ago. I had to leave New York City because when I told my people that there was a problem, my people made me seem like I was a problem because I wasn't willing to compete. No, I'm competing against them, and I'm also competing against you because you competing against me. Or should I say you hating on me? They see me coming with my little car, making my few dollars in the car. They see me making some money here. They see me making some money there, then they want, how much you making a day? Like, how much your daddy making a day? I don't know. But that is still in my neighborhood, because I lived in Queens, and she had nothing but Spanish people. Well, it wasn't out in Queens. It was always in the Bronx. It was always in Harlem. It was always in other countries. I mean, other boroughs. It's like the boroughs, like a country. It was always in other boroughs, which our Spanish people was pushing the carts. It wasn't until I started pushing the cart in my neighborhood that our black folks really started taking the eye on and say, oh, it's some money in there. But yet, there's 100 of these Spanish guys pushing the carts, and every day you giving them your money. Why all of a sudden now you see me on the cart, now you say, oh, it's some money in there. But then you not supporting me to help me get the business up so I can employ your sons and your daughters. Then it became me and have to battle our Spanish women. So I left New York and I left it to them, and I loved it because when I left, those Spanish people, everybody said, oh, they work for cheap. No, they don't. They came to me and said, yo, Poppy, no. You can't be giving those big cups for $1. These are the dollar cups. That's $2, $3. And so now I left, and they charge our people $2 all day for a small ass cup. And I love it because you did it to yourselves. When I was there on the scene, I regulated them. When you didn't support me, you pushed me out because you say, oh, you got to step up your game. Okay, the stepping up my game, it means you support. You keep supporting. But because that crisis was real, I allow it to happen, and I'm loving it. Because like the white guy said, he says, it's not just black jobs, it's coming to take all jobs. This world ain't based on a slave system anymore. Everybody got to get their hands dirty. Everybody got to work. Slavery's been gone 160 years. Slavery's only slavery in the mind right now. So political leverage is only going to come when you wake up and realize that you must start uniting, organizing, and saving your family and your community. That's when you have real political leverage. Because people who have power can identify it and recognize it.